Clear up space. iPhone disagrees. You didn't clear up 15 gigabytes worth of space. We don't believe you. Even though you did all the stuff that you were supposed, like you cleaned up the space, you just don't have that space. So if the video ends again, then I'm gonna get to the point. The most annoying, obnoxious people are the ones who get their opinions out there. And those are the ones that other people respond to, right? And then they're just like, oh, these guys know what they're talking. Because people are stupid. They go around the people who are the loudest, who can get their voice out there. That's the only thing that matters. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, let's, don't.
Oh yeah, they have to wave at the school bus. It's a rough.
Son of a bitch, I clicked away and it's gonna bring me back to the beginning.
Yo, Modest, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Oh my god. God, we can create, I mean, it makes sense. The same species that keeps raping and murdering makes shit like this. It's the only thing the species is good for, is the stuff we make.
No, that's
Things
not really
we're
true.
capable of. Yes, it is true. Shut up. You're a grease ball. You drink olive oil. That's why you sweat grease. Yeah, God, yeah.
It's a rough gig. They have to get their ass up at 6 a.m. to get them on a school bus.
Well, do you
It's a
ever
rough
think
gig.
about how much it would cost you to pay a nanny, to pay a house cleaner, to pay a private chef, to pay like all these individual
and then let's reverse
jobs?
it. Well, let's just reverse it then. Okay, but what about how much it would cost for you to be able to stay at home all day and do absolutely nothing for the most part, right? And have cable television, have trash paid for, have your electric paid for, have all of your utilities, have vacations given to you, have all of that. That also has a high cost, a significant cost associated with it.
Sometimes nepotism is my counter to that, but also success, right? It's, you kind of just do a bunch of work and then you make a bunch of money and then you find a way to just, really, past that, it's whatever you want. You want to stop working? You want to retire? Sure, you got the money. You want to keep going and make more wealth? Sure, you got the money. You want to do whatever the hell you want? Well, make it, like, you got the money. And I love, you want to act as if, like, you know, it requires a specific type of work ethic, a specific type of skill set, other than just accumulating currency. So you're using that as a reason to, like, counter their traditional values with your stupid ass traditional values. Sorry.
So as you're bitching about, well, wait a second, my maid service should be compensated. It's like, well, your living expenses are already compensated. You have to do nothing for it.
Well, it's not nothing, and I don't think there's anything wrong with agreeing
It's get on the school bus and go
to,
back to bed. That's
in
what
a
it is.
marriage. I wish.
That's right. Get back in the kitchen. You don't do nothing. You just receive the nuttin'. That's it. You do nothing and get nutted in. That's what you're for. Traditional values, baby. Hey man, it's how a functioning society works. The reason why the downfall of this society is occurring is because we don't have traditional, like, father-mother dynamics, okay? Because everything that's happened up to this point up now hasn't been just a bunch of mindless depravity. It's been like, it's what's right. And now that depravity's happening suddenly because we've just strayed away from what's right. Let's go back to the days where we stoned people to death. Let's bring it back to when you stubbed your toe and died from staph infection like a week later or something. Those were the good old days. Man, who wouldn't love a life expectancy of 30?
It's like what I would hate for my husband to just literally look at me and think if I'm a stay-at-home mom that I just don't do shit all day. If you go work and you have to like shovel.
I wonder what his wife thinks about. She's either, I don't know. There's a lot of things to that, but I don't know. She'd probably also have to be rather redonkulous in the brainzo to put up with this. I guess the greaseball's wife. I meant.
Bricks and pick up bricks and break your back, you're probably doing more laborious tasks than me, but as your partner, it would be so disrespectful to think that...
To tell the truth?
That a woman it's easier to be a female based on traditional gender roles and such, or in the traditional gender role dichotomy in a standard monogamous relationship, heterosexual monogamous relationship. This is the guy that, you know, talks at the bar with his buddies.
Women.
I get it. It's a good laugh, you know, but like that's just prejudice right there. That's like white picket fence suburbia, right? Wife is on barbiturates. Husband's probably raging alcoholic. Comes home after his industrial job, beats up his family. That's what that makes me think of. Daddy's home. I mean, he looks like he was pulled from the 50s. It's just he's now wearing modern clothes. And he's found a way to assimilate into the modern world. He lost his time machine, and he sort of just had to accept. He's like, damn, I like the olden days when there was segregation. I didn't have to look at them, and women knew their place, right? But I guess I'd just start a new life here, go on the @whatever podcast, and reveal how I'm a time-traveling agent.
To tell the truth, that
I don't know.
that
To me, if that's what you stand, it sounds like your wife might be lazy.
Let's assume for a second I'm a bricklayer.
I just found 12 bricks.
Was that the most heated part? That wasn't even that heated. I want to, dude. Let's go. It ain't just @whatever.
And I go out and I do this hard, awful, horrible job. And I started with no skills when I was doing it. It took me 6 years.
See, you can tell, right, the women on that side of the table are the ones that agree with them because they haven't said anything. They're fulfilling their feminine roles by shutting the fuck up and just sitting there and just looking good.
This shit,
Have they said anything this side? Maybe they got a quip in or so, probably just to agree with whatever the fucking these guys. But I haven't heard what they have to say. Let the sex doll speak. I want to know what it thinks. I want to know what's been done to it.
It took me 6 years in order to just figure out how to start laying the brick. Okay? Because that's what it takes.
No, that's your experience, and that's what you've put the time towards in this specific thing that you're doing. Now, we're talking metaphorically, right? You're not actually laying bricks. You're talking about your work, your occupation. That's you. Other people immediately have success with considerably less work, and that's usually what happens, you know? Like, the more money you make, you don't necessarily have to work nearly as much. Like this guy, don't get me wrong, if you're a blue-collar worker, you're probably working considerably harder than all those people in those positions. But that's the thing, those people are in those positions and they don't work as hard as those blue-collar workers that they are making passive income off of, right? This guy probably goes to work unless he makes money through his... Because if he's on the podcast, it's either he knew Brian or someone related to the podcast, or he's well-known, or not well, he probably has some establishment on the internet, maybe he's like on YouTube. I've never seen this guy before. Maybe he's got his own shitty-ass podcast or something. But you're talking about your frame of reference. And it's funny how that's just, you say, this is what happened to me, therefore this is how it is. So, like, he's just so goddamn, it's like a horse. Jesus. And this guy looks, he's almost middle-aged too. He spent a lifetime of being that, the greaser man.
Okay? Because that's what it takes as a mason. And then after that, I'm wrecking my body every single day, working 12 hours a day, lifting some of the heaviest stuff you can imagine for 12 hours straight. And I come home, and you're like, well, it's pretty disrespectful to me. It's pretty disrespectful to me that you think I don't bust my ass the same way you do.
I'm just saying if...
Name any successful, rich, famous person who became, like, even just successful whatever point in their life, right? They have considerably more than you, but they've done considerably less in terms of hard manual labor. So then what does that say about the value of your labor? What, do you want to like demand that everyone else adhere to the stuff that you expect for them the same way that you're trying to do it because this is just what you've been put through? Oh, I'm sorry. Too bad for you, man. That's your thing. That's your problem. So you've done all that ridiculous intensive labor and what? To amount to what? So you could be a family man that just tells them to do crap. How does it feel knowing other people worked a fraction of the amount that you work? Because you are a hard worker if you've done that. That's objectively speaking, you are a very hard worker. But what does that say about your labor and all the time you put in, all the time you sacrificed, if other people have considerably more and they do considerably less? Maybe your labor doesn't matter? Maybe it's the result of the labor that matters? Maybe it's the value of it that matters? Yeah, it's really fucked up, I know. But here you are trying to act as if everything's the way it should be. You've been treated in this way because of the way that things are, and here you are saying, let's maintain, this is the way that it is, this is good, right? These values are in place on purpose, and humans know what they're doing. We built a society of people who know what they're doing. The rules, the laws are the laws. You're supposed to obey them. Those are rules. Like if they wouldn't be rules if they weren't right, right? Humans get things right. We know what we're doing. We're intelligent. All the laws and all the standards and all the values, they're all correct. So you have to play into them. Shut up.
12 hours straight, and I come home and you're like, well, it's pretty disrespectful to me. It's pretty disrespectful to me that you think I don't bust my ass the same way you do.
I'm just saying it's
disrespectful to my intelligence for you to propose that matters. As if it's supposed to matter to them, it's supposed to matter to me, it's supposed to matter to the world. It doesn't. Make money. That is the only thing that matters. But you're trying to like demand respect for the time you've put in to make a certain amount of money that other people define for you. Other people who work considerably less than you are defining for you. Oh my God. Reality, man. Oh man. Life is brutal. Life is unforgiving. Look what it's done to the greaser. Oh, Jesus.
As a partner, if it's a true partnership, if the way you view it, I think it seems like it's a little bit more of a business to you. So, but if you're in more of a partnership.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But he's not a great businessman, seeing as he works, what, 12 hours for how long, and had to do all these years back to back just to receive a set number of currency, set amount of currency. He's probably not a good businessman if the goal is to make money, right? Because that's what business is in America. Realistically, business is there to provide a service for you, but not in America. Business in America, well, Western, in a lot of places, for the way that people, in places that value currency over human life, not just America. I'm being a dumbass American. I'm sorry, I'm lying. Anywhere in which currency is valued over human life, which is like everywhere for the most part. Like the goal of that is to make money, is to make a money printer, so you get to work less and then make a bunch of money and then just live your life the way that, you know, you want to. That's business to humans.
I think it would be really disrespectful if your husband came home and looked at you building a whole home for him, taking care of his kids.
Okay, you're repeating yourself. And he's gonna just throw the same crap at you again. Oh, it's not that hard. I bust my butt for a wage. Therefore, respect me. It should be worthy of respect, right? Like, you work, like, actually, I don't, is that even true? Like, screw all of that. I don't even believe that, like, you know, you didn't choose life, yet you're obligated to arbitrary indentured servitude just because somebody else chose existence for you. There's no respect when it comes to playing into that. It's not worthy of respect. It's just you doing what you're told. Never mind.
Pushing his kids
he built the
out
whole home for
and
you.
First of all, we don't even. First of all,
don't get offended. Keep it together. Get the argument out.
We're talking about modern times.
I'm talking in modern time.
Stop interrupting. Shut up, greaseball.
Dudes really used to build houses. None of us know how to build a house.
I know how to build a house.
Created a house.
Who cares? And other people pay you so that you could build their house for them. So you can do back-breaking labor to passively convenience other people who are in better positions than you are with less work. It's really, yeah.
Andrew can build a house.
I can build a house.
Heard it from Andrew here.
That's fire. And more men need to learn how to build houses.
I don't know.
Shut up. Don't tell me. Shut up. Oh, you all suck. All of you. Don't tell me what I should and shouldn't know how to do. You should be smarter. I should expect all of you to be better, intelligent, more capable people, but you're not. Yet here you are, having a platform to share your backwards, stupid-ass opinions. God damn it.
If I could build there's some
So you could build this
there might
right
be
now?
some things.
So you're a female. Should you know how to cook? Should you know how to take care of kids? Should you, like, know how to, like, make me feel good? Because that's what you are. That's your role, right? It's to facilitate my existence so that I could prosper. Sorry, that we can both prosper, but I need to carry you along, right? That's on me. Shut up. You're all just wrong. You're wrong priorities, wrong standards.
In a house
All
I
right,
couldn't
well,
build.
do you
but
have
for the most
kids
part,
yet?
I
Are you
could
more of
build
a
them. I have
cabin
5
guy?
kids.
He said he had kids.
Is it more of a
5.
cabin?
Yeah.
I like and then there was like the pause that like they just don't know, like, what did we accomplish here? You didn't accomplish anything. You made Brian some cash, and Brian's one of those people. Brian's one of those people who makes what, like, your wage, the amount you make per year, but multiplied with less by doing this. In accordance to the way that you view it, because you're dumb, he's more of a man than you are. It's gross.
But most people can't build a house. Okay, most people go buy a house. But I'm just, now I feel like you're pig partying. You know what I mean by build a home.
I'll try to be as charitable as I can be about this. Okay, listen.
But I'm just saying, as if I pushed out 3 kids for you and you come home and you look at me raising your kids and you think I barely have done anything,
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
what if I come home and I go, look, It took you 2 hours to pick up the house and keep it maintained, okay?
Ugh. That's what I'm, yeah. Sounds like he didn't even have kids because he wants kids. Or sorry, it sounds like he didn't have kids because he wants to be a parent. He had kids because he wants kids. Just wanted to say I'm a father. This is what I do. I go to work. I work hard. Respect me. I'm the patriarch of my family. As if anything he does is worthy. Who cares? Screw you. I don't care if you do it. Like if you're doing poorly, doing well. Like none of it matters. You're not like integrity doesn't mean anything. Standards don't mean like just succeed within regard to how the world was built, as in make money. That's it. That's it. Again, that's the one thing. That's literally everything. That's the way people build. It's the way that people view each other. It's the way that we build, like, conduct. You have to go about your entire life trying to accumulate cash just so that you can justify your existence to the people around you. And then once you acquire more, people are going to view you. So, oh, you're capable. Oh my God, you're so. Why you're capable and intelligent? Why else would you have all this money? Like, I'm a dumbass human. I can't think for myself. I was told that this is what makes you better. So you've done it. You're better. Brian's the best because he has money. Nobody should be proud to be a human. You should be glad if you're human with decent circumstances. Like, I'm glad to have the things that I have and be who I am. But I'm not proud to be a goddamn parasite. That's what we are. Ugh.
What if I come home and I go, look, it took you 2 hours to pick up the house and keep it maintained, okay? The washer and dryer is going, but you're not manually washing the clothes anymore. I mean, you literally throw them in a machine. And then you go and you put the kids on a school bus and the kids leave in a school bus. What the hell else are you doing all day?
They have machines that do like manual labor
that
I know. People used to have to,
like, I don't know. I used to be a nanny, and even as the nanny, people couldn't keep up their houses.
I mean, have been technological advances.
Let's move on to something else. Okay.
All right, let's end with this some more stupid crap his stupid audience has to say. See how wrong you get it. Seaberg donated 100. Immediately you got it wrong. So you gave money to people who don't care about you nor even know you, just so you could share your stupid opinion. All right, first cardinal sin. Traditions are experiments that worked. Second cardinal sin. Why? Because it's just something people did before, therefore it's right. I like how you just say that and then expect it to mean something. Oh my God. If you choose to take the untraditional path, it's your choice, but it does come to increased risk. Again, you just state something, you don't explain it. Why? Because things are, you think, again, going back to the 1950s picket fence, crap-ass suburban nightmare, right? The wife's at home doped out on opiates. The father is working a crap industrial job that disregards his well-being so he can make a crap slave wage and working all the time. And really? Though these new ideas suck. Old ideas, good. Like that's the logic. It's someone else told you to believe in this crap. Also, Mira seems crazy enough to have fun with, but no more. God, you're all just douchebag bro piece of. Oh God, I really hope if any of you from this audience that are like prideful members of this audience are watching, like go away. No, you're not wanted here. If this is your opinion on life, don't share your opinion. Just exist and flail in your own grotesque mucus. When you flail too hard, you spew like you. Ugh, stop. Ugh. Man.